What's up, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me. Give me some quick feedback. Tony here from LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. If you could type in the chat really quickly where you're logging in from, what part of the world, let me know. And also let me know if you hear me, because that's important. I have the mic. It was pretty far away. What's going on, people? Long time no see. And we're going to be making a schedule. It's very, very tough to be on a certain time on a certain day. So we are going to pretty much do these on the spot. I'll give you 2 to 3 hours of notice beforehand when we go live. Blast out an email, and then you guys will know. If you guys don't get alerts, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel, okay, and click the bell, which is going to turn on post notifications, which means that when I go live, you're going to get a little, I should probably have it on my phone now because I'm subscribed to my own channel. Well, maybe it doesn't go through. Usually goes through. I will get a notification on my cell phone saying, hey, this person's live. So be sure you do that. This way, you guys can basically be like, oh, Tony's on. Let me jump on. I got a quick question to ask him. And I think this will be better for everybody as well, because some people just can't make Saturday at 8 p.m. Central. So if I just go off the cuff 3 times a month or so, you guys are going to have more of a chance. Plus, you got the replays. You could always watch the replay. So we're going to cut this short today, about 20 minutes. I'm going to be giving away a free prize in about 10 minutes from now. So stay tuned. Keep your eyes on this stream here. We're going to do some quick Q&A. Also, keep in mind, guys, type in the chat where you're logging in from, where you're coming from in the world. And I just want to do some quick shout outs. What's up, Lloyd? I see you. What's up, Ramirez, Scott C. We got some pen names I can't really read here. Ian, what's up? Ian, Nelson, what's going on? Nelson Ramos, Jeff, good morning. Ray Greenwood from the United Kingdom. Also, Steve Lobo. Yo, what's up, guys? Bill Sterling, Adam, Nemo, Ed, the Impala guy. What's going on? We got Boston in the house. We got Idaho in the house. We got Matt all the way from Pimp Daddy Bakersfield. We got Prakash. I don't know where you're from, Prakash. We got Brian. Morning. What's up, brothers? Dave, Ohio. Nelson, California in the house. Sunny California. Well, the weather has been pretty crappy here in Texas the past couple of weeks. We got Jim from Ohio, Cincinnati. Never been there. We got Stephen Mitchell. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Scott C. Ryan, Ray, Abby, Jesus Lopez, Jerry in the house. We got Malaysia. Prakash is from Malaysia. We got Victor. I recognize a lot of names in here, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. It's almost noon. Roger, VIP. How many VIPs in here? Just type in VIP if you're a VIP as well. Again, we're going to be giving you guys 2-3 hours notice before I go live. I'll send an email blast. If you're subscribed to the channel, turn on post notifications. This way, you'll be able to be like, Tony's on. Let me ask him a quick question. It is supposed to start getting warmer. And as it starts getting warmer, we're going to start doing more projects, more filming in the shop. Like I said, I go on winter vacation during the winters, and I don't do a lot of auto body work. But that's going to be changing very soon. I'm hoping I'm hoping this month and next month, we start March, April, start getting a little bit warmer where we could do that. All right. VIP, great. Ray Greenwood, Utah, Ray Gomez, a lot of VIPs in the house, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So for VIPs only, we're going to be giving away a free spray gun cleaning kit, 17-piece spray gun cleaning kit, $20 value. Plus shipping's probably $10, give or take. So it's a $30 value. We're going to be mailing this to one winner. I have one question, okay, that I have in my book here. It's a multiple choice question. I'm going to answer. I'm going to give you the question. Whoever comes with the first correct answer on my screen, whatever I see here in the chat, because I know it's delayed on other people's chats. And we had an issue with that last time when we gave away some free products. I saw a winner here, and then other people were like, no, dude, I said it first. So whatever shows up on my end first, okay, with the correct answer, that's the person who wins. All right, because I see the stream here as well. All right, so that's the rules. So it might be different on your end because of a lag of communication or download time, but that's going to be it. I got the question prepared. Whoever answers the question, we are going to mail this to you tomorrow. All right, and you'll be getting it very, very soon. So let's get into some quick Autobody Q&A for about question. Cliff said, my question is, I am going to paint my 63 Plymouth soon. You think 2K single stage in a solid red has a disadvantage compared to base coat, clear coat? Cliff, it depends on your financial budget and your end goal. What's your end goal? Do you want to put a badass paint job on it where you can cut and buff, you know, a year from now or 2 years from now to really bring the gloss out even more after it being kind of trashed up by the weather? Because with base coat clear coat, you can do that. You could do it with single stage. Base coat clear coat is a little easier to spray. It's more forgiving. It's a little bit more expensive because you have to buy clear coat and base coat. Single stage is a lot cheaper. It's a one kit. You basically mix it up, add your activator, and spray 2-3 heavy coats, and you're done. Okay, so think financially. If you want to go the cheaper route, go with single stage. If you want to go with a little bit more better system, go with base coat clear coat. Base coat clear coat also gives you more options to customize. So if you want to add a little bit of pearl or flake in your clear coat, just a touch, you could do that. You could put base, you can do candy and your clear coat on top of it. You can also cut and buff for maximum mirror finishes, which is, you know, a good thing to have. And base coat clear coat, I would say, you know, spend the extra couple of $100, maybe extra 300, and get yourself a good base coat clear coat system. The only problem is, it's going to be more expensive. Red base coat can cost you anywhere from 75 to 150 bucks a quart. So keep that in mind. Stephen Mitchell, Washington State. Okay, from Tijuana, Mexico. Awesome. Tony, you recommend paint from Paint for Cars. Is their paint actually good? Yes, I've had VIP members, Steve, use their paint. I've never personally used it, but I've had people and I know people using their paint. I actually know one Autobody guy in Hawaii. His name's Tony as well. He's bought in some paints from them as well and did single stage paint jobs. Tony, the last project I see in Platinum Course is the Mad Max project. Is that right? Seems like I'm in the wrong members area. I think you are in the right members area if you're seeing the Mad Max project. As long as you see all the rest of the courses and Mad Max, you're in the right course. We're going to be adding new content within the next couple of months. Like I said, I do have some videos on the computer that I need to upload, and I have a lot of projects set up on my wall. I got all these projects, guys. No BS. All these projects I got to do within the next few months. So I have a lot of stuff planned out for you guys. Oops. Tony, painting my Harley Road Glide. I'm using primer sealer. What do you think? I think that's fine. Primer sealer, you can always finish off with 400 to 600 grit if you're letting it sit for a long time, and then you can spray your base coat, clear coat on it. All right. One new update. We just added the whole line of Tamco products right here. Awesome products. I also sprayed with them a few months back. I haven't released the videos yet. I have all the videos on my computer. Great clear coats, great 2K primers, and epoxies as well. So definitely check out some of the products there. If you're looking for a good clear coat, I'll tell you more about that in a bit. I just want to get to these questions here. Let's see. Prakash said, hi, Tony. After sanding body filler, I see the outline of the body filler. What shall I do? after I sand body filler? I see the outline of the body filler. Well, it seems like you just need to put some heavy coats of primer on it. I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I mean, it's okay to see an outline. You got to make sure to just cover it with 2K primer and then block it out and see how it looks then. Okay. King Ryan says, my body filler is showing up through my paint. What grit paper do I finish with without it showing up? So what do you mean by that? Your body filler is showing up through your paint. I mean, if you painted over body filler without priming or sealing, it'll show through your paint. If you sanded too coarse, it'll show through your paint. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that, but what you need to do is make sure you finish it off with primer, okay? 2K primer. And then you block it with 400 grit, and then you prime it. If you're seeing an issue, you already painted it, I would just wet sand it, block it down, 400 grit, and then you can go ahead and just paint it again. Put your base in clear. If it looks like it needs more primer, I would hit it with 2 coats of primer, block it down, and then you should have no problems. Let's see. Is peel a little more forgiving on darker color when it comes to running? Is peel a little more forgiving on darker color when it comes to running? Peel do you mean orange peel? And then you said running. You're saying peel and running in the same sentence. I don't understand. Tony, I painted my hood with single stage color that matches the rest of my car. It was metallic paint. I made the mistake of trying to cut and buff. Now there's a scratch and sand marks that don't buff. Well, you might want to just block it out and repaint it if you can't get rid of it by buffing. I mean, what I would do is try to sand it smooth with 1500, block it out with 1500 grit, and try to buff it. Just try, keep trying. You might be able to get rid of the scratches. If not, worst case, sand the whole thing down. You can cut it down with, I don't know, a 320 maybe by DA, and then wash it down with 400 wet, and then just put 2-3 coats of single stage on top of it again. All right. Nelson says, single stage repaint over old single stage or over primer. You could paint single stage right over single stage. No problem. Just make sure you prime the metal and any areas where you have feathering. Okay, so if you're feathering from clear, or not clear coat, but from like metal to single stage, or you have a few different layers of single stage, maybe it's been painted twice before. You want to make sure you prime those areas because it can bite. If you lay your single stage on too thick initially, it can bite. So if you don't prime it, you might want to dust those areas going around the car first, then go ahead and lay heavier coats. You know what I mean? Dusting does a lot. You got it. Somebody said, I heard your webinar and I heard that you say that you can mix your clear coat into your single stage on the last coat. Do you rather spray it mixed or spray clear on its own on the last coat? I would rather spray it fully clear on the last coat, guys. That's what I would rather do. Wow, a lot of questions coming in. I feel like I can't keep up. Okay, stop with the questions. Let me get through these. Before that, say what's up to Maya. What's going on, people? What's up? All right, guys. Let me get to these questions here.
The pearl one.
Tony, I have a few panels on my 2006 Mercedes that could use a respray, but I've heard silver is very hard to match. True or false? Yes, it's pretty hard. It depends on. It just depends, man. It's hard for me to answer this question without seeing your car and actually doing it with you. Then I'd be able to be like, yo, you should do it like this, or dust it out, or use a little less air pressure, step it back a little. You may need to blend into adjacent panels. So if you're doing touch-ups, maybe you're doing the quarter panel and you're doing the fender, you're probably going to have to do the door. So it might even be better to just repaint the whole thing. Just keep that in mind. I was thinking of buying hail damaged car, a lot of big dents all over. Can I Can I fix it with no paint experience? What is the general cost? The cost is your time and labor. You know, it really doesn't cost much to fix dents and hail damage because all you're doing is tapping the dents out, grinding, and filling with putty, right? It's just time. It's just your time. And if you personally want to tackle something like that, why not? Go ahead and do that, right? It's up to you. Does 1K primer work? Yeah, it's old school, but you could use 1K lacquer primer for cheaper things. I don't use it much anymore. I used to 15 years ago, but not much. I don't use it at all, actually. So it's up to you. I use it now in aerosol cans for a quick touch up. So maybe I have a car in the booth ready to paint, and then I notice, oh man, there's a little metal showing. I'll just get the 1K to just cover it quick and then just shoot right over it. That works perfect for those types of situations. I'm changing a color on a couple of projects. Current paint is good shape. If I DA with 320, what primer should I use for lighter or darker nude color? You could use any color primer. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're going to go darker, you can use a gray. If you're going to go light, they also have a white 2K primer from Tamco. If we look at primer kits here, let me give you the link. There is a, if you click on the, I got to update some of the images, but the DP, this version here, there is a white and gray primer that you guys can choose. So check that out. And there's also a black primer. So what is this? Guys, stop. I only see 12 likes. What's the deal with that, man? I am giving you my energy here. Some knowledge bombs. And there's only 13 likes. What? I mean, what am I here for?
Okay, there's.
All right. If you haven't smashed the like button, smash the like button. Not for me, for her. At least give her the like button. God. All right. Okay, so pop quiz time, guys. Pop quiz.
Oh, no.
Pop quiz. And we're going to give away the free stuff. So if you want free stuff, give a like as well. All right, so we're going to get back to Q&A in just a bit, guys. We're going to get back to Q&A in just a bit.
There's only 31 likes now.
We're going to get back to, okay, so here are the rules. Pay attention, everybody, because this is pop quiz time, and we're giving away some free stuff here, okay?
So if you want free stuff, you got to hit the like button, or else you ain't getting it.
Now, this is only for VIPs, okay? And when you win, you're going to send my girl, okay, an email saying that you won, and we're going to verify the whole thing. So you can't just be anybody who's like, hey, I won the product, send it to me, right? Only for VIPs on the call today. VIP perk. I have a question that's multiple choice. 4 answers, okay? I'm going to read it out to you. The first person with the correct answer on my screen is going to win the product. After you win, you're going to basically email Ninja Support at LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. Say, hey, what's up, Anna? This is so-and-so. I won the product. Here is my shipping address. Please send it to me. That's all we need. We need your shipping address, okay? And your name, your info, your email as well. And then we will send that out to you probably tomorrow or Tuesday, depending on when you get that info for us, okay?
Can I say the answer choices?
Can you read it? No, you read the whole thing then.
Okay.
Okay, number 18. Read out here. This is the mic. Come over here. She's going to read it.
Okay.
Read out loud.
All of the following panels require an
Etch
primer except A, fiberglass, B, stainless steel, C,
galvanized steel,
or D, aluminum.
I'm going to repeat it one more time. All of the following panels require an etch primer except A, fiberglass, B, stainless steel, C, galvanized steel, and D, aluminum.
Okay, so we got some fiberglass, Gansfield.
Okay, it looks like a lot of people got the answer correct. The answer is fiberglass. The first person who answered is CJ Costello. CJ Costello, are you a VIP? Please confirm. CJ Costello, are you a VIP? If you are, and we're going to double check, so there's no way you can trick us.
IP.
He's IP, so he's not a VIP.
Okay, so the second one is
No, he is VIP.
Okay.
All right, CJ,
okay.
email ninjasupport@LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com and just ninjasupport@LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com, or you can just go to the website, click contact, open up a ticket, just say I won the spray gun cleaning kit from Tony on the call today, and we're gonna mail this out to you. Congratulations. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Awesome. Next week, we'll give away more free stuff, guys. You guys are going to have more chances next week. Hey, La Font, how do you say that?
Anything for second place? Is there anything for second place?
Anything for second place? Who's second place?
We should at least do 1, 2, and 3.
Victor is second place. I'll tell you what, guys. This time only, we're going to give second place a prize as well. So who is second place here? Victor, you get a free cleaning kit as well. Congratulations for second place. Congratulations, guys. And that's just a one-time exception. All right.
Too bad we don't have any medals.
All right, guys. You guys are gonna have more chances next time. So no worries. No worries. All right, guys. Let's see. Let's answer. I got about 5 to 8 minutes left, and I gotta go. Yes, I'm still moving. So anyway, let's get back to the Q&A here. I kind of missed some of this. King Ryan, do I always finish body work with 280 grit so it doesn't show through my 280? You know, if you can go to 320, 280, 320, that's fine. But you got to make sure to spray your 2K primer on it to fill all those scratches out, because 280, 320 is pretty coarse. It's not fine enough to paint over. Right, so you're gonna want to put your 2K on it, block it out with 400 grit. If you want to go to 6, you can. I stay at 4. I stay at 400 grit, and then you can do your base coat and clear coat on top of that. Okay.
Okay, Dad, you missed that one, and where's it? That one.
RP Customs. What is the best way to keep overspray out of door jams? Well, you could basically mask it up and roll it. That's pretty much the only way to do it. Mask it up really good. Okay, roll of tape. There's also a product called tube tape. A little expensive, but it saves you time, reduces into your door jams. Okay, because I know sometimes we don't paint the whole car at once. We do door jams, and then we do the outside. Or you do the outside, then you open it up, and then you mask off and do the door jams only. You know, you could do it both ways. Okay, I'll do it.
Okay. 56 people.
Do I always... Okay, I did that. Sticky primer usually means not enough thinner, or it's epoxy not meant for sanding. It depends. I don't know what product you're using. Epoxy, usually you don't sand over, but you can sand if you have imperfections that you want to cover and re-hit. But sticky primer usually means not enough activator, hardener, depending on how sticky it is for how long, you know?
We need 5 more.
Who makes good inner coat blender for pearls? You could definitely check out Tamco. And I also use PPG. So let's look at reducer specialty products. It's not in here now, but they do have a good blender as well. What are you doing?
We need 4 more likes.
Okay, let's see. Can I use black base for a candy red? No. Well, what do you mean by that? Well, black base for candy? No, you can't, because it'll just look black. You can't spray candy red over black. It's just going to look black. Remember, candy's transparent. So if you do that, you're hardly going to get any candy effect. It's best to spray over a silver base coat. All right, so we're getting through the questions. Can I use pearls in powder in the inner coat over black base for giving the color to the whole car? Absolutely, yes, you can. Hey Tony, this is Stefan. My Trans M is in primer, been primer for 4 or 5 months. I blocked it a couple weeks ago with the 180 and 400. Do I need to reprime for paint for adhesion? No, if you just block it out and you sand it and it looks okay to you, you could paint right over it. Some areas may not look okay to you. You might want to reprime some areas. I don't know. I'm not looking at the car, so it's hard for me to say. But if it's been primed for a while, to get it to ready for paint, you basically got to block it out good and just cut through the layer that was exposed to the elements. You know what I mean? You want to cut it and get it ready for paint. All right, guys, everybody liking this so far? If you're liking this, give a quickly like.
Because we only need
We're trying to get to 60 likes here. So if you haven't, give a like. And we've been on for almost 30 minutes. What's
the best clear?
Tony, when are you going to have classes in Texas? Hard to say at this point. Got too many things going on. Tony, the same technique is used to paint 1 stage and 2 stage. I painted 2 stage before with great results, but for 1 stage, it was a disaster. Well, with painting 1 stage, you're usually putting 2 or 3 heavy coats. All right. So I mean, with base clear, you're putting 2-3 coats of base and then 2-3 coats of clear. So it's double the painting when you're doing base coat clear coat. What do you think about 1.5 tip for clear coat? I think it's unusual. I think it's too big. I would go with a 1.3 or 1.4. I personally use a 1.4. What is a good paint to airbrush? You could use any type of automotive base coat to airbrush.
Everybody liked.
Tony, bumper has hairline cracks in it. Do I just sand out cracks, adhesion promoter, prime, and paint? Sand out the cracks, yes. 2K prime to fill the area because you're going to be going down. And then not block out. You're probably going to be using your hand because it's round. The bumper covers are usually round areas, right? And then block out with 400, then prime, then paint. What am I thinking? All right, guys. Awesome. Yes, it's been a while, Francis. William, what's going on, people? Hey, Tony, there's a seller on eBay called Touch Up Express, $2.50 a gallon of base coat. What's the worst that can happen? $2.50 for a gallon of base coat. It depends on what kind of base coat, guys. You know, I don't know. Try it. Tony, if sanding a car for repaint, what grit should I start with? And should I prime the whole car? Because I've seen your videos, you don't prime the whole car. It depends. Like I said, if you have to prime your whole car, you can. If it needs it. If sometimes you don't need to prime the whole car, especially if you're doing panels of bodywork. Say if you have a red car and you have like 5 spots of bodywork around the car in Bondo, right? Filler, and then you primed, but you're painting the car red again. You don't have to prime the whole car. You just prime the areas that you worked on. And then when you do your base coat, you basically hit those areas first to get it red. And then you go over the whole car with maybe a coat or 2 of base coat to get it even. And then you do your clear coat. If you're doing a restoration on a classic, yeah, you're going to want to prime the whole thing because you want to get it good. You want a nice paint job. You know what I mean? Actually, guys, I'm working on are building the engine out. We're going to be dropping the engine in. My goal is to drop the motor and trans in this month and have it running, if not by the end of the month, by the beginning of April, in that area. All right, guys, I have to go. I have to meet somebody in 10 minutes. So give a quick like. We will be back on anytime soon. I want to do these 3-4 times a month. Like I said, I will send out an email 2-3 hours before I go live. So make sure you're subscribed to the website here. If you're not a VIP, you can check out LearnAutoBodyAndPaint.com. If you're a total newbie, grab your free booklet as well. If you're looking for awesome spray guns, check out the Atom series spray guns right over here. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. It was nice to see everybody here. Long time no see. It was nice to see everybody, and I'll be on soon again. You know, the weather's changing, so we're going to be on much more. All right, guys? Tony, couple of heavy dents on the hood, Honda hood, very thin metal. Should I use a stud welder or a body filler? If you can get to the back, tap it out. If you can get to the back of it, or use a screwdriver, tap the dent out, and then fill it. Some areas, like a rounded part of a front hood, it's thicker. The metal is a little bit more sturdier. You could actually weld and pull out. Okay, I've done that on Hondas. Evercoat Feather Fill versus Eastwood Poly Primer. I don't know, man. Feather Fill, I used it. I don't like it. It's way too thick. All right, guys. Guys, I'll be back. I have a guy I have to meet right now. So I'll talk to you later. Thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out, guys.